Welcome to Off-Grid Contracting. In this video, I'd like to share with you our standard 16-foot geodesic dome install with just a couple upgrades and modifications. And if you want to step with me over here, I can show you the layout. This dome is a 16-foot diameter interior. This is made by Zip Tie Domes. Keep in mind we don't sell parts, we just install. We help you design your whole aquaponic system, greenhouse system. We'll come out, install it for you, put it together. This is a single hub dome, or a single covering dome. So the double hub that they offer, it has plastic capability to go on the inside and outside. This has electrical service to it. Now the plastic, we can do the door for you where that you can just fold it up, which I highly encourage just to keep cuts out of the plastic. Or you can do it with the V and a fold up door, and we'll do whatever you want, okay? You're the boss when we come work for you. All right, now the interior of this, we can do a lot of different things on the floor, and if you want to step inside, I'll show you. The heat stays in here so nicely. This is cedar, shredded cedar chips. Now, we do our systems a little bit different to everyone else. You will see a lot of systems with aquaponics being pumped from the fish reservoir. Okay, now the only problem with that is for some reason, if your system runs to the point where that it drains your whole tank out, then you could possibly lose your fish. So we got to thinking about that a long time ago, and what we done. So it all begins with float raft beds, and from there the water is pumped up over these custom made trees that we make. All this is custom fabricated. All right, so you don't have to spend thousands of dollars buying all the stuff that's out there on the market. If you want to, we'll be glad to put it up there for you. But if you want to save money, we can drill these out. We can also heat them to articulate the angles on it. There's a lot of different things we can do. We can do larger trees, smaller trees. And then the drains come back. Now, usually we'll do like one IBC tote per grow bed. But with this particular one, what's going to go down, and sorry, we're still cleaning up right here, is the aerator will run, and you have a workstation. The water drains into here. Then once it fills up to the drains, then it will go up over the drains and come back out into the grow beds. Okay, so at that point, all the waste has cycled through, so the extra waste that's left here is getting pumped up over the trees, back into the tank, and then it's being oxygenated. So not only is the fish getting oxygen first, but that extra oxygen is being carried out into the plants and then up over the trees and then drained back down. So by the time it comes back, it's very clean for the fish. All right, now this is the system running, and as you can see, the nozzles we have in the system, this particular one, the full spray pattern, is giving a full spray all the way to all the pods because it's leaking everywhere right now. You may be like, well, why is it leaking? Well, it's because there's obviously nothing in there to catch it, but the coverage, it's full coverage on the grow pods. So that's exactly what you want. So whether it's coconut fiber or you have it articulating, you got the clay pebble, there's good moisture. And then obviously then the return on it is going back to the tank. And so the reason the flow is not so high right now is because, for one, there's nothing in it to retain most of the water, so you have a lot of it running back off to the float raft beds, and so once that's filled in, the flow is going to increase substantially. Also, the pumps can be turned up too, because there's just so many other variables you can adjust. That's the great thing about this system, is it's completely capable of being articulated the way that you want it, which gives the customer the ultimate flexibility at the end of the day. And one last note on these raft beds right here is they don't have to be this size. You know, we've done larger, as you can check in the upper right hand corner right there on the iCard. And you know, I mean, we can do these any size you want. So just some examples right here in action how the system's cycling right now. And of course the water level will be filled up later with the water hose here just shortly. Now, another thing about the domes, and Zip Tie Domes makes larger geodesic domes, so you can get a lot larger dome, and a link to them is in the video description below, and also on our website at offgridcontracting.com, is that the buckets, you can do drip irrigation buckets in here. You can also do shelving and do a double layer of drip buckets. So there is a lot of space in a geodesic dome. You can do hanging pots and hanging plants. I mean, the limitations are very few. Okay, so this is a prime example right here. You can spend very little on a system like this, and the end result is just amazing. It's not very hot in here right now because that it's ventilated. You can put a fan system in here. We can also install a fan system in the top for cross draft ventilation. Just about anything you can dream up, we can probably put it together. It only takes a couple days to throw all this together, and all in all, what you see, the end result is a greenhouse ready to go. So if you're interested in going off grid, and especially if you're interested in doing off-grid greenhousing, or you want to stay on the grid and just have a greenhouse built, by all means check us out at offgridcontracting.com, and until I see you again, I look forward to working for you.